A family is facing an uncertain future tonight after getting a frightening diagnosis for their newborn son, but at least they're aware of his condition.
Teresa Woodard is in the Lake Highlands area of Dallas to show us how heartbreak inspired hope among neighbors in this WFAA original.
You can get fingerprint all over that.
Birthday party too.
There you go.
He's in a happy mood right now, huh?
This age should be about the long life that lies ahead,
Cutie patootie.
not the legacy a child might leave behind.
We have a long battle ahead, but the days today are as normal as they can possibly be, which is a blessing.
Days after William James Hall was born, came news that the normal blood screening every newborn in Texas undergoes produced abnormal results.
The first thing you're seeing is childhood and fatal and death, and that turned into a huge spiral immediately.
A rare gene disorder called adrenoleukodystrophy could permanently damage William's brain, but ALD is survivable when detected early. It is terrible when detected late. Because of ALD, Julian Camp Schulte's mom and dad have now spent more years without their son than with him.
He loved me more than anyone on this earth has ever loved anyone. Mm-hmm. And so he would back himself up against the back door and cry when I was going to go to work because he didn't want me to leave. And I was like, I wish that would have worked the other way around, right? I can just sit there and say no. But he was just funny.
Julian's body could not process certain fatty acids. A toxic buildup slowly damaged his brain. That's what ALD does. But no one knew until symptoms started. And once they start, they cannot be stopped.
The first thing I remember was we were looking online at new shoes for school, and I'm like, hey, will you go get your shoe so I can see what size it is? And he doesn't move. And I'm kind of like, what is he doing? And that was the first sign about his hearing going.
Vision was next. Eventually, Julian could not see or hear at all. Then he lost his motor skills and cognitive ability. Fellow first graders sang outside his window 2 nights before his death. Julian was 8.
It's with us every day.
Yeah, and always will be.
Yeah.
Grief led them to lobby. Julian died in 2016. In 2019, after pressure from the Camp Schultes and others, Texas began testing newborns for ALD.
Hello.
Which could save a neighbor's life. Baby William lives across the street from the home where Julian lived.
There we go, big guy.
Because of the early diagnosis, William will get regular blood tests and MRIs. If the kind of buildup that damaged Julian's brain begins, doctors will know. Then a bone marrow transplant won't cure William.
Happy birthday to you.
But it could keep him from ever experiencing any symptoms.
William, happy birthday to you.
Very happy that the Halls have a chance to do what we couldn't. Of course, we wish we didn't have to do it at all.
Yeah.
But we hope, we look forward to watching William grow up and, seeing him do whatever things he's going to do.
I think about Julian all the time.
No one wishes for an 8-year-old to leave a legacy.
We owe everything to him, and I just want his name to live on, and I want us to do some good for him.
But this legacy is one of hope and life. In Dallas, I'm Teresa Woodard.
Nothing really prepares you for that part of being a parent, where a piece of your heart is always right there outside your body. The Halls launched a campaign to raise money for ALD research, but if William needs a bone marrow transplant, they've yet to find a match. So, look, I implore you, if you're 40 years old or younger tonight, sign up on the National Marrow Registry. You may just save someone's life, and you can always find other ways to help them. In Teresa's story at WFAA.com.